Hello friends, in the series on the income tax cases, today we will discuss a very important issue. It has been seen in the assessment proceedings that the assessing officers do not accept the gross profit rate of the assessee. They just try to increase the rate of the gross profit by taking the gross profit of the previous years as the base, and without finding any fault with the books of accounts of the assessee and without rejecting the books of accounts of the assessee on a reasonable ground, they just increase the rate of gross profit. So what is the law in this respect, and whether the assessing officer is authorized to step into the shoes of the assessee to infer that the assessee should have earned more profit? This issue has been taken up by Allahabad High Court in the case of Principal Commissioner of Income Tax and another versus Mahabir Jute Mills Limited, and this case is reported in 482 ITR at page number 345, and the date of the judgment is 30th April 2024. In the present case, the assessing officer made addition on 3 counts into the computation of income of the assessee. The first was the addition in respect of increase in the gross profit, and the basis was taken the gross profit rate of the 3 previous years. The main contention of the assessing officer was that assessee is not able to produce the various vouchers which are supporting the expenses of the assessee, and the assessing officer has also made an ad hoc addition of 10% of the unverified consignment sale expenses, and he has also made some addition on the basis of section 40A subsection 3 because the assessee is not able to substantiate his cash expenses. When the appeal was before the CIT appeal examined all the vouchers and bills, and he concluded that the assessee's expenses were supported by the vouchers and various evidences, so he deleted the additions, and the CIT appeal also deleted the addition in respect of increase in gross profit by the assessing officer. It was the viewpoint of the CIT appeal that since the books of accounts has not been rejected and there is no ground to reject the books of accounts of the assessee, so the addition on the basis of increase in gross profit is not justified. The same view has been upheld by the tribunal, and when this matter came before the Allahabad High Court, the court said that in the present case, the finding of facts recorded by the tribunal are based on material and evidences on record. There was no other finding to doubt the credibility of the books of accounts of the assessee, and finding of CIT appeal has not been shown to be perverse in the present case. The court said that in the present case there is no intrinsic evidence to increase the rate of gross profit, and it was the viewpoint of the court that once the books of accounts are not rejected, in that case the gross profit should not be disturbed. And since in the present case the learned CIT appeal has examined all the vouchers and the main basis of the assessing officer that in the present case the assessee is not able to substantiate the expenses which have been made in the cash has been very well examined by the CIT appeal, and the same finding has been kept in favor of the assessee by the tribunal. So in the present facts and circumstances, the attempt of the assessing officer to step into the shoes of the assessee just to infer that more profit has been earned by the assessee is not justified. There is no evidence. There is reliability of the books of accounts of the assessee. The books of accounts of the assessee have been duly audited and no fault has been found by the auditor. So in the present fact and circumstances, when there is no lacuna into the books of accounts, so all the additions which have been made, that is the first addition which is based on the increase in rate of gross profit, or section 40A subsection 3 disallowance based on the allegation that the expenses has not been verified, and the third addition which was based on the 10% of unverified consignment sale expenses has been very well taken by CIT appeal and tribunal. So there is no reason to interfere with the decision of the CIT appeal and the tribunal. At the end of this video, once again I am repeating the name of the case. The name of the case is Principal Commissioner of Income Tax and another versus Mahabir Jute Mills Limited, and this case is reported in 482 ITR at page number 345, and the date of the judgment is 30th April 2024. Thank you, friends.